These days, there are plenty of garage access points in the alleys, but in the 1800s, horses were the dominant way to get around the city. Now, this alley structure here was built as a horse stable, right in between Broadway and Avenue K. And if you look right here, we have a rainwater cistern.
Before fresh water was pumped to the island, rainwater cisterns were really one of the only ways to collect fresh rainwater. And structures like this and utilities like this dominated Galveston's alleys.
And as the pressure of the rapid growth in population in Galveston through the 1870s and 80s grew, the residential districts of Galveston expanded in every direction, and in nearly every alley, there were independent structures meant for people to live. This completely shifted the purpose of what the alleys were intended for, and these unnamed alleys unofficially became known as rear streets. And tons of these structures still survive today on Galveston Island. And who knows, you may even be living in one right now.
These days, as you roam around Galveston's alleys, you'll see homes where lots have actually been carved out individually along the alley, making the only access point to that home the alley. After the 1900 storm, many of the alley homes north of Broadway survived. And during the grade raising, many of them were put on stilts, and quite a few were actually moved around the city. So if you have a small alley building, it may not even be the one that was there prior to the 1900 storm. The topic of alleys and back buildings of Galveston is so deep that entire books have actually been written about this subject. And I highly recommend buying this book, Alleys and Back Buildings of Galveston by Ellen Beasley, where she tells the full story of Galveston's alleys and back buildings and adds tons of historical photos that cannot be found online.